Hey everyone, happy Monday. Jill here. I'm going to be giving you a mini tour of my studio going along with this month's theme, which is all about what's in your studio, what's in your setup. So last week, Caleb shared their setup. We are also going to be seeing some awesome footage from Doc that we will link in this email, but I figured I'd give you kind of the behind the scenes of my home studio. Now, single mom, 4 kids, live in a duplex. Happy that I have 4 bedrooms, but guess what? I need them all for my actual children. So my room doubles as a studio. It took me a long time to figure out the best way to kind of set everything up so that I didn't feel cramped, that I could kind of have my workspace and my living space. So yeah, this is where we're at now. And in fact, in the next couple of months, I'm going to be blowing this up. You know why? Because my twins want to be content creators and they want my huge gaming desk, which is great because I want to shrink this down. But anyways, let me show you a few things around here in my office. So you guys usually see me set up. Let me flip my camera around here. And this is what I see. I've got my laptop. I've got my secondary display, and then this display is mirrored into my teleprompter. So for me, that just works. I like to have Ecamm living here. I like my second monitor for everything else that I'm working on. Oh, look, there's Adrian. Hi, Adrian. And then I like to be able to have everything that I change here duplicated in my Elgato teleprompter. Yes, that is the mini teleprompter, not the massive one. So I also have some natural lighting coming in from these windows here. And I really like these curtains. I have other curtains in my house that I don't like, but I like these curtains. It's just like a cool style that I like. So I keep those where I can see them because they just make me happy. I have an AMRAM light as my kind of main source. I have the grid on it, so it like makes me look, makes me look the way I want to look. You know what I mean? So it kind of doesn't bleed out everywhere. It just focuses on me. But again, this is just gonna be a quick tutorial, not a tutorial. What do you call it? A demo. So this is the rest of my room though. So this is my little studio, and that's my bed. And that's my little dresser and some other stuff. I've got these 2 little bookshelves behind me. And what I like to put on these bookshelves are things that reflect who I am and also things that I like to look at. So I've got my little mini hat collection. Happy to add to it. If you have any cool hats, let me know. I love a good backwards hat. All with like Ecamm stuff, and little tchotchkes and presents and, of course, Pokemon stuff because I'm now a card party freak. Go Pokemon. Anyway, so this is my setup. And in a second, I'm going to switch back over to my Sony camera so you can see the footage that this kind of produces. Oh, I forgot to show you. I also have this little ring light that I bought back in COVID when we were all looking gorgeous in ring lights. But I already have that light, so I just use that to kind of light up this space behind me. And I also, at any given moment, can pop up a green screen. And this is super helpful because I do demos with people and they're like, oh, well, Ecamm doesn't have a green screen. We sure do. We have a great feature and all it requires is some green backdrop. One more thing, I can show you this big light here. These are 2 lights that I'm not currently using. I'm going to be replacing my ring light with this other AMRAM light. Love these lights. And then I also have a little keynote light, which I'll probably give to my kids so that they can use that. Oh, and of course I've got my Shure SM7B. I love my little mic flag here, which is made by one of our moderators. Jeremy, what's up? And then I also have my capture card going. I've got my, where is it? I got my headphone set up. I got my CalDigit and my phone. And yeah, this is my setup. I try to keep it simple. I'd be lying if I said that it always looked this put together because most of the time I have some crap on my desk, but I cleaned it up for you. You're welcome. All right. Let's get back to the main point of this, which is your Monday marketing email. So here we go. I'll tell you all the things that are coming up in the community this week. And this is kind of what everything looks like here in my home studio set up right now using my Sony ZV-E10 and a Sigma lens. All right, coming up this week in the community, we've got some awesome regular programming that I'm going to make sure that we mention, along with some bonus material that you can find in this email. So coming up every Monday, you know him, you love him, Doc McStuffins. This is a great show that features a lot of special guests and tips and tricks, both Ecamm specific and Ecamm adjacent. So make sure that you check it out. We've also got office hours. This is an open Zoom call. Please come if you've got questions. We always have moderators and other people that have been using Ecamm for a long time that are more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And the team can definitely attest to the fact that I am also learning new things every time. There's so many different Ecamm use cases, so I always find myself learning something. And make sure that you join Strick every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's a great time. He's always got awesome content to share, and I love being able to catch it live. We are continuing with our monthly video challenge. This month, we're asking you what's one piece of gear in your studio that you couldn't live without. So there's a form in this email that you can click on and participate and send in your answers. And the first 20 people will get some free Ecamm merch. We've got free Ecamm merch going out to our participants for the last month. So thank you to everyone who was involved with that. All right, guys, if there's any questions that you have, please let us know. We're here to support you. And don't forget to participate in our community. There's lots of different ways that you can get involved as you continue to grow. Use Ecamm, flex your skills, build your studio, do all the things. We're here for you. We love you guys. Go Ecamm fam for life. Okay, bye.